Hey students, what's going on? Sorry I couldn't be with you today. James is a little under the weather, so just throwing this together so that way you can see how to do the lab today. Be good for your sub, be on your best behavior, and we're going to get right into it. So you're going to go to the Google Classroom, and you can see it's that top assignment up there, right there. See that? And it says Patrick Spoonmore, that's me, posted a new assignment, Circuits Phet Lab. So we're going to click on that. Yours is going to look like this. This is the lab for today, November 2nd, 2021. This is the Follow the Directions lab. I have included a video of me modeling how to use this lab. It's actually the video you're watching right now. So, here's a link to the website. You're going to be using a Phet, and what you're going to be doing is learning how to make circuits for electricity, which is pretty cool. And you can see, if you look up here, where it says Circuit Phet Lab Modified. It's right there. It's the white and blue trim. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and it's going to open up a new tab, and this is the lab that you're going to be completing today. This is your assignment, and I'm going to go over the first couple of steps with you in just a moment. So I'm going to come back here, and it says that there is the link to the website. So I'm going to click on this link, and it's going to open up the Phet tab. I'll make myself here a little bit smaller. Boom. So this is going to be your work table for today, and you're going to be able to create circuits, you're going to be able to change voltages, all that stuff. But today we really want to just focus on building a series circuit, and then maybe if you're lucky you'll get to the parallel circuit. If you don't get to it today, that's totally okay. So let's go to the other monitor. So let's look back at our lab sheet here. And here it says Phet Lab. The image on the right is called a simple circuit. When electricity flows through the wires and makes something work, like a light bulb, it is called a circuit. Make a single light bulb light up with as few parts hooked up as possible. It should look something like the picture to the right. So, we're going to go back to our template, and the first thing we need in order to make a circuit work is a power source and its battery. And then I'm going to hook some wires here. We're going to hook it to each end of the battery. And then I'm going to connect my circuit. And you can see these little things with the negative signs on them. Those are called electrons. And that's what makes electricity work. So, when I look at my circuit, my light bulb is all lit up. So when I go back to my worksheet, it said using the symbols from your vocab sheet to make a sketch of your circuit below. If we go here and you go to the back page, each part of our diagram has a simple drawing. Wire, the battery, an on-off switch, which we didn't need. A light bulb is a circle with an X through it, and a switch being turned on, and a resistor, but we're not going to worry about resistors today. So we want to draw our circuit, and we'll do that right here for number one. Right-click to split the junction somewhere in your circuit. Describe what you see that is different when the light bulb is compared to when it is off. So I'm going to come back to my circuit, and all I'm going to do is use the right mouse button, or for you guys on the Chromebooks, there'll be Alt and then click. And I'm just going to cut it. Now I have opened my circuit. What do you visually see? What is different from this to this? And that's number two. Now, if you look at this question, Describe what you see that is different when the light bulb is compared to when it is off. Third question, what do you think the blue dots represent? Well, if you were paying attention to this video, I already told you what those little dots mean. So, make sure that you are reading and following the directions, because it will tell you step by step how to make these circuits. And also you get to use a little bit of creativity. So as you move on, if you do the reading, the dots moving is called a current, or the flow of electrons. And then it's going to give you an opportunity to do resistors. Keep the last circuit that you built and build another one, like the picture on the right, so you can compare them for the next couple of questions. So all they did was make another circuit and add a resistor. So when I come back to my circuit, I'm going to make this a little bit smaller so I have plenty of workspace. And yes, I know you're going to want to get creative, I totally get that, but just make sure that you're doing your best to complete the task. Here's my resistor. Bop. So now I have my circuit here, the first one that we built. And then up here, I have another circuit. And it has a resistor in it. Make sure that when you're hooking up to the light bulb, that you are plugged into both ends of the battery, both ends of the resistor, and both sides of the light bulb. See, it's hooked into this circle here, and then we just want the light bulb to hook into the other one. This should keep you busy for the entire class. My expectation for you guys is to get through the first 2 pages of our worksheet here. Now, this is something that you're going to have to build on your Chromebook. So this isn't really something that you can do together staring at a 12-inch screen on your desk. So please make sure that everyone is creating the circuits. And if you get stuck, go ahead and ask the substitute teacher. They are a science teacher, so they know. By the way, how's it going? Hi. Please go ahead and work on that. If you get done, I have put another video here that says circuits, series and parallels. It's a 16-minute YouTube video. It's very long. But if you just watch the first couple of minutes, it's actually me describing to you circuits. So if you get done with the first 2 pages, go ahead and watch this. Don't work too far ahead because I want to make sure that we can discuss it more thoroughly when I am there in person with you. If you get stuck, please make sure that you ask the substitute teacher who's in there, which it's usually always a science teacher, so they know what they're talking about. And I look forward to seeing you guys on Wednesday. Sorry for not being there. If you have any dire questions, make sure that you shoot me an email and I will get to it today. And if not, we'll talk about it on Wednesday. See ya!